An update for the state of the channel right now. So I was doing my usual stuff today. I had some real life commitments. I got home. I booted up CK2. I booted up the Mythos pack specifically, and it didn't work. Nothing worked. All the portraits were disappearing, and as some of you have noticed in the videos, traits have been disappearing as well. So there is some big issues with that pack, which is why we've started some different series, which I'll explain in a minute. I booted up the Lord of the Rings mod, and unfortunately there's nothing I could do to the save game there to get that one working either. The dev suggested getting an older version of CK2, but the issue wasn't running on Steam, so if I wanted to do that, I'd have to roll back the game, and that would obviously mean I wouldn't be able to play the main mod pack on the main version of the current release of CK2. So I'm sort of changing the schedule around a little bit, and I'm going to try and explain it as best I can, because this doesn't look very straightforward, I agree. So the way we're going to do it, just to make it so that we don't have issues like this in the future, is we're going to have one CK2 video half the time, two CK2 videos the other time, and then I'll sort of go into the series breakdown for that. So as you can see there on Monday, this is the schedule I'm working with right now. Might be subject to change depending on what you guys think in the comments of this video and what people vote on in, or what people give me feedback on in Discord. But right now what I'm going for is one CK2 video a day, 4 days a week, plus a video from a different series. So we've talked about this very, very briefly in the channel update I did, in Patreon and Discord, things like that. We basically said that CK2 is great. Obviously, it's the main core of the channel, and it always will be the core of the channel. Hopefully, from this schedule, you can kind of tell that already. The way it's going to work is we're going to vote on a second series to run alongside the channel that won't be CK2, just so that in scenarios like today, we're definitely getting at least one episode out on time, because the episodes are still going up today. They're going to be much, much later, and I've had to do something completely different while I try and work on a fix. So for example, we're going to have CK2 and then RimWorld, because people have voted on RimWorld. Patrons will have access to the episode in advance. So, say for example, patrons will get the Monday's episode, then that episode will go up on the Wednesday on YouTube, so patrons are always the one episode ahead. I feel like it keeps it fair. It's obviously also voted on by patrons, so that seems more than relevant to them as well. Then, the day after that, or the alternate day, we're going to have two CK2 episodes. Why have I done it in different colours? I've just noticed I put fucking vids, rather than videos. Apparently can't spell either, that doesn't matter, that's minor detail. We are going to have two simultaneous CK2 series, as we've always had, but I am going to cut it down so that rather than doing, you know, the 14 CK2 episodes a week, we're going to have 7 episodes of one, and then 3 episodes of the other series. So, for example, the main series, the one in red here, would be Mythos, or Elder King, something I've chosen that I think goes well with the channel, has a nice story to it, something that, you know, I know people like and have subscribed for, and from the poll that I'm currently running on Discord, I know people enjoy that type of content. So that would be the sort of one episode every day CK2 series. Then the series of CK2 that's going to run every alternate day would be something that we're maybe testing out, maybe a new mod that we're doing a showcase of, something like the Middle-earth mod is a good example of that, something like After the End as well, where I'm sort of experimenting with it, getting sort of the hang of it. That would be the purple series on this list. And then, of course, we've got, as I said, on the alternate day to the secondary CK2 series will be that series that's voted on by the patrons. Hopefully that makes sense. Then every other day we've got the CK2 live stream VOD as well over from Twitch, because I know a lot of people can't catch the Twitch series and enjoy watching them up on YouTube as well. So I'm not going to take that away. That's going to stick around as well. So hopefully, I know a lot of people, when I mentioned EU4, a lot of people were saying, oh god, please don't take CK2 away, I'll quit, you know, I'll unsubscribe if this becomes an EU channel, if you stop taking away CK2. That's not going to be the case. If you look at that, you're still getting the 18 or whatever it is videos of CK2 a week there, and that's, I mean, the amount of CK2 you're actually getting has gone up if you include the CK2 live streams as well. Obviously lower quality, but, you know, maybe you prefer quantity over quality, I'm not sure. So that's going to be, on some days, almost 3 hours, 4 hours of CK2 content. So that's still going to be the backbone here, and hopefully you can see that from the schedule. Let me know what you think. This isn't this isn't cemented in place yet. I'll take your feedback into account. We can adjust it. If you think this is going to be too much content, let me know what you'd rather me strip out. If you'd rather just have, you know, the main CK2 series plus another series running every day as well, you know, just for example, leave me a comment, and I will read those before we really go into effect with anything. If you're interested in updates, if you want to give me more one-to-one feedback, obviously Discord is available in the description. And feel free to add me as a friend on, send me a message there, or join one of the chat rooms. Thanks.